Midnight Target over 2 from home. Bark de Clermont parts it like the Red Sea. That leaves Hogan's Height in front. Burbank also nearly came down. Hogan's Height will lead them into the wings of the final fence with a 2-length lead. Bark de Clermont in second. That time Shanro in Milan blundered his chance away. The mare Midnight Target's keeping on in second. It's Hogan's Height from Midnight Target. Bark de Clermont close home. Hogan's Height has won with a bit in hand for Messrs Sheehan and Snowden.
That's 4 lengths to find, and further back to Midnight Merlot and Miss Amelia. So down the home straight they come. They're reaching the first in the home straight. Hogan's Height, the far side, jumped a little more fluently than quietly. A couple of lengths adrift is the Dollarman, who needs a gear change but is beginning to get the message, and a little break back to Morton's Leam, and Hogan's Height's jumping is keeping him in this. He leads up by 2 lengths again over quietly now. The Dollarman in the blue jacket to the far side is attempting to get on terms as they approach 2 from home. Hogan's Height in a little bit tight that time, allowing the Dollarman to close right up. Back in 30s quietly as they make the run to the last, and the Dollarman is as close as he's ever been to Hogan's Height, but again Hogan's Height soars over his fence, and it is Hogan's Height by a length or so to in second place the Dollarman, and he's finding plenty Hogan's Height. The Dollarman is forced to switch towards the outside, but still a length and a half adrift. 2 out of 2 for Richard Johnson as Hogan's Height wins, makes all, beats into second place the Dollarman in third quietly, and a break back to Midnight Merlot.
The far side Bolognese is under a drive on the left, half a mile to travel. Closing in on the 4th last, Hogan's Height, Just Georgie though driven up to mount a challenge. Good jump far side Hills of Dubai, then Bolognese and Barco de la Sorlaine. It's Hogan's Height now, on towards the 3rd last, still trying to see off the attentions of the persistent Hills of Dubai. Just Georgie has dropped a couple of lengths off him, over the ditch, Hogan's Height. Hills of Dubai is having another crack at him. They're 3 lengths clear now of Just Georgie, then Barco de la Sorlaine. Bolognese looking held, still over a 1/4 mile to travel. The 2nd last, Hogan's Height from Hills of Dubai. Hogan's Height lands a length and a half clear. Hills of Dubai gathered up to have another go between the final 2 fences. Just Georgie sticking on willingly back in 3rd. Hogan's Height found a bit more under pressure here from Gavin Sheehan. He's moving on from Hills of Dubai. Here's the last. Hogan's Height gets over it with a prodigious leap. He lands 4 or 5 lengths clear of Hills of Dubai, then Just Georgie and Barco de la Sorlaine, and Hogan's Height is coming clear on the run to the line. He's going to brush aside top weight and complete the hat-trick. The others are getting a little closer to him in the shadows of the post, but the race is won. Hogan's Height, too good for Hills of Dubai. Just Georgie in 3rd, and in 4th, Barco.
Legalised now moving into second place. Hogan's Height legalised. A Noble Warrior drops ground. Noble Warrior now struggling to keep up with the front 2. So Hogan's Height the leader by a length and a half. Legalised now coming to make a race of it. A gap then, quite a gap opening up to Vamonos and Noble Warrior. Making the run down towards the last hurdle. Hogan's Height and Legalised. Vamonos best of the rest. Hogan's Height at the last. Hogan's Height in front by about a length to Legalised second place. Gap then of about 5 lengths to Vamonos, who's attempting to stay on. They're on the run in. Hogan's Height's finding a little bit more at the moment. Hogan's Height, Legalised trying to come again. It's Hogan's Height from Legalised. Hogan's Height by just over a length. Hogan's Height sees off Legalised, makes all. Hogan's Height the winner. Legalised second. They're clear of Vamonos.
Now, Hogan's Height has been left miles clear. Let's hope there's no drama at the final hurdle. Hogan's Height looking to win for the 2nd time at this track over timber. Is at the last hurdle. He doesn't have to rush, and he's jumped the last hurdle well. He's on the run in. So Hogan's Height was left with that sizable lead, and Chemin de Burlay made that unfortunate exit. Hogan's Height has won. The other 2 are now on the run in. Trans des Orbeaux and Samba Time, and they're coming to the line now with Trans des Orbeaux to take second.
They go over the Melling Road. They have 2 fences to go in the Virgin Bet Grand Sefton, and the leader is Kelaro Boy. Kelaro Boy running over these big fences for the first ever time, still has the lead. Around his outside now is Gold Present, the top weight, who's travelled really well into contention. Still right there, Flying Angel on the inside of Didero Vallis, and the red cap around the outside is Hogan's Height, another one who is debuting over the Grand National fences today. Bobay is next to the field, followed by Touch Kick, and then Wishful Dreaming, who's trying to stay on, having got outpaced early, and they're coming down towards the 2nd from home, tailing off now Gwen Italy Bearbus, and also Federici, who's going to be pulled up before 2 out. And on the outside, it is Hogan's Height and Tom Cannon who now take the lead. Bo Bay will give chase into second. On the outside, Wishful Dreaming is continued to stay on, so too is Touch Kick. The final fence of the Grand Sefton, and Hogan's Height has got the lead. Bo Bay was over in second, Wishful Dreaming in third, then Touch Kick and Didero Vallis. No more jumping to be done. They're racing towards the elbow. Tom Cannon and Hogan's Height are out in front to Bo Bay and Henry Brook in second. On the outside, Wishful Dreaming and Jonathan England. They're straightening up with just over a half furlong to go, and Hogan's Height, running over the Grand National fences for the first time, has jumped them with aplomb. He's run them ragged. A winner for Jamie Snowden and Tom Cannon. Hogan's Height has won the Grand Sefton. It's going to be close for second between Bo Bay and Wishful Dreaming, followed in fourth by Flying Angel. In fifth came Didero Vallis. Others to finish, Touch Kick, Ultra Gold, and then last of those to finish was Kilaro Boy.
Bletchley Castle at the fourth last, joined by, on the near side, Hogan's Height. Coming there also is Haven't Time, and right behind them another Venture and Envious Editor. Over the next fence, that was the Open Ditch, and it was out in front, the new leader, Hogan's Height from Haven't Time. Bletchley Castle gives way back in third, and then another Venture, not that Frise. Envious Editor drops away quickly. He's going to be pulled up as they race then towards the final fence. It's Hogan's Height with the advantage near side from Haven't Time, the far side, who makes a bad mistake and comes down and has fallen at the last fence, leaving Hogan's Height clear under Gina Andrews. Another Venture left in second place. Bletchley Castle, not that Frise, will battle out third, but Hogan's Height left clear at the last, goes on to take the Hunter's Chase from another Venture, not that Frise, Bletchley Castle, Unai and Ozzy Thomas.